Have you ever felt, like just caught in the current, like swept along with what everyone else seems to be doing instead of, well, charting your own course?
Uh-huh.
Or maybe just felt completely overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information, expectations, all of it just coming at you every day.
Absolutely. It's a deeply common feeling, isn't it? That pressure.
It really is. This constant need to keep up, to fit in, chase the next thing, all while trying to find some, I don't know, inner peace in all the noise.
It's more than common. I'd say it's almost universal experience now.
Yeah.
Especially with, modern life moving so fast.
Yeah.
We're all looking for anchors.
Exactly. Anchors.
Some real meaning, a reliable compass inside us when everything outside is shifting trends, demands, different stories.
Yeah, it feels like a constant battle sometimes. That desire for purpose versus, well, just the daily onslaught.
Precisely. We crave grounding, a sort of blueprint to navigate it all.
Well, that's actually why today we're doing a deep dive into someone pretty remarkable, Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Ah, Emerson. Good choice.
We've been looking closely at this collection, Emerson's Wisdom for Modern Living, and honestly, it's shockingly relevant, like powerfully so, right now.
It really is striking, isn't it, how his ideas from the 19th century speak so directly to our 21st century anxieties.
It feels like he knew what we'd be dealing with.
Well, these excerpts we're looking at, they really distill his core thoughts, his focus on self-reliance, inner strength, authenticity. It's such a powerful counter-narrative.
To what? To the pressure.
To exactly that. The pressure to conform, the need for likes and validation, the materialism, all the stuff so many of us are wrestling with. He gives us a different way to think about it, a way to reclaim our own sort of inner authority.
Okay, so our mission today for you listening is really to cut through that noise. We want to pull out those aha moments from Emerson and show you exactly how his ideas can be like a shortcut, maybe, to being more yourself, more centered in this crazy world. We're going to unpack why these old ideas still hit so hard.
And hopefully empower you with some real tools for self-reflection, for growth, using Emerson's blueprint for a more purposeful life.
Yeah, this isn't just history class.
No, not at all. It's a guide, a practical guide, really. Moving from just hearing ideas to actually using them to maybe, change how things feel day to day. Find some clarity, maybe some strength.
Build that foundation you meant.
Exactly. An unshakable inner foundation.
Okay, so where do we start? I guess with the big one, right? His essay, Self-Reliance.
That's the cornerstone. Absolutely.
Right.
It really sets the stage for everything else.
And it's intense. He basically urges us, really strongly, to trust ourselves above everything.
It's not a mild suggestion, is it? It's a demand, a call to action for how we live.
So how does that apply now? Trusting ourselves in, this world.
Well, that's what's so fascinating. It's maybe more relevant now. Think about it. Social media algorithms, influencers, curated lives, everywhere.
The pressure is immense.
It is. And Emerson's call to trust your intuition feels almost radical, doesn't it? It cuts right through that need for external validation, that whole loop of posting, checking likes, feeling good or bad based on that.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
He's saying, look inward. The truth, the guidance, it's in you. Well, everything out there is pulling you outward.
So it's about making choices based on what? Your gut feeling, your values?
Your values, definitely. Your deepest convictions, not just what's trending or what your friends are doing or what some article says you should be doing.
Imagine the confidence that builds if you actually listen to yourself more than the crowd.
Exactly. And the source material we looked at is clear. Self-reliance means, first off, think independently.
Not just about what shoes to buy.
No, much deeper. How you think about big issues, the news, your own goals, without constantly looking over your shoulder, comparing or worrying what others think. It's an internal calibration.
Aligning your actions with what feels true inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not about being contrary just to be different. The source specifically says avoid comparison.
Which is huge today. That comparison trap online, it's brutal.
It is. The constant highlight reels. Emerson saw that danger. Even then, he tells us avoid that. Instead,
embrace originality.
Exactly. Embrace originality. Have the courage to be unique, to find your path, value your perspective, because that uniqueness, that's your strength, not how well you fit in.
That's liberating, actually.
It really is.
So for you listening right now, maybe pause and think. Are your choices truly coming from you, from your core? Or are you maybe, just maybe, following the feed a bit too much.
Spending energy comparing your reality to someone else's curated image.
Emerson's shaking us awake, isn't he? Saying, hey, the source is in here. Stop looking out there all the time.
Reclaim your inner authority. That's a great way to put it.
Okay, so building on that self-reliance, he takes it even further, right? This idea of divine potential.
Yes. That's a really profound layer.
Yeah.
It's not just believing yourself in a superficial way.
It sounds bigger than that.
It is. He sees each person as this unique expression of something larger, like a piece of the universe, capable of amazing things.
The source says, a unique expression of the universe with the capacity to create, improve, and transcend. Wow.
It elevates self-belief, doesn't it?
Right.
From just confidence to recognizing this inherent, almost sacred worth.
It's really empowering. But it's not about ego, is it? Like, I'm better than others.
No, not at all. It's about inherent worth. An inner capacity that doesn't depend on what you achieve or what others think. It's the radical idea that you don't need permission.
Permission to grow, to try things.
Exactly. You don't need society's green light or some authority figure's nod
to
improve, to create, to change things. You have that power intrinsically.
That's such an antidote to feeling powerless or just waiting for someone else to tell you what to do.
It really is. You are, in a sense, your own ultimate authority, your own guide.
So connecting this divine potential idea, it leads to personal agency, right? Like taking charge.
Absolutely. Radical personal agency. You're not just reading a script. You're the author of your life story. You're writing it moment by moment.
Which gives you freedom.
Immense freedom. To innovate, explore, follow passions without needing external approval. But
there's a but.
Well, it comes with responsibility, doesn't it? If you have this capacity, this inner power, what are you doing with it?
That's a big question.
It is. How are you showing up? Are you using that potential?
The source pushes us to empower yourself to take responsibility for your growth. Don't wait for permission.
Right. Step into that role. Actively pursue your development.
So if you really buy into this idea, this divine spark, it makes you ask, what limits am I putting on myself?
Exactly. Unconsciously, maybe, holding back on a dream, an idea, a change, because you're waiting for some external signal.
Or for conditions to be perfect, which they never are.
Precisely. Emerson's reminding us of this huge, untapped potential within us, just waiting for us to recognize it and, well, act on it.
Okay, now, things get a bit more provocative, don't they? With nonconformity.
Ah, yes. This is where Emerson really throws down the gauntlet. He doesn't just suggest it. He says, flat out, whoso would be a man must be a nonconformist.
That takes guts. It's not just be yourself, it's actively resist fitting in.
It's a demand for courage, isn't it?
Yeah.
To stand apart when everything, society, peers, maybe even family, is pulling you towards the middle, towards sameness.
Especially now, with social media judging everything, the risk feels higher.
It does. We're often rewarded for blending in, for echoing popular views, for getting those likes. But Emerson says that's not the path to being truly human, truly yourself.
True integrity requires separating from the herd.
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
A brave departure from unthinking agreement. Having the strength to hold on to your thoughts, your values, even if they're not popular.
But it's not just being difficult for the sake of it, right?
No, absolutely not. It's about courage to maintain integrity under pressure. Resisting that urge to conform just to be liked. That's a profound act of courage today.
The source talks about the courage to speak your truth and take creative risks.
Exactly. Saying what you genuinely believe, even if it's uncomfortable. Pursuing ideas that seem odd to others. Being singular, not just an echo.
And this doesn't have to be some huge public stand, right? It can be small things.
Absolutely. Not joining in gossip at work. Respectfully disagreeing in a meeting. Choosing not to follow a trend everyone else is jumping on.
Or maybe bigger things, like pursuing a passion no one gets.
Yes. It's about not letting the fear of being disliked or misunderstood dictate your actions.
Yeah.
Or silence your voice.
And the payoff is liberation. Freedom from needing that approval.
Huge liberation. Think of the mental energy freed up when you stop worrying constantly about what others think. You can channel that into things that actually matter to you.
And you mentioned this link between courage and authenticity.
Yes, it's symbiotic. The more you dare to be yourself, the stronger that inner foundation gets. It's not isolating in the end, it's empowering.
That's where real innovation comes from, people daring to be different.
Often, yes. Seeing things differently, forging a new path. Others eventually recognize the authenticity, the courage. It builds incredible self-trust.
Okay, so from that boldness, Emerson also offers something gentler, Nature.
Yes, a very different but equally profound path. Connecting with nature. He saw it as much more than just pretty scenery.
More than just a place to hike.
Much more. A source of wisdom, inspiration, healing. He famously called it a mirror of the soul.
A mirror of the soul, like it reflects our inner state.
Exactly. And even more, he saw it as a way to access truth, universal truth, to understand our place in the bigger picture.
Which feels incredibly needed today, doesn't it? We're so disconnected.
We really are. So much time indoors, online. Emerson wasn't just saying, take a walk. He saw nature as fundamental, sacred almost.
Especially now with the constant stimulation, screens everywhere.
Right. This idea isn't just nice, it feels vital for mental, emotional, even spiritual health. We have this collective nature deficit disorder, you could say.
Nature is the reset button.
The ultimate reset. An antidote to the noise, the artificiality. A place where inner clarity can actually emerge, where we remember our own deeper rhythms.
And the benefits are concrete, right? The source says it can reduce anxiety, improve clarity, ground us.
Tangible benefits. Think of it as a natural reboot, a digital detox for the soul, like you said earlier. And it doesn't have to be complicated.
It doesn't have to be a trip to the wilderness.
No, a mindful walk in a park, time in a garden, just sitting by a window, really looking at a tree, clouds, letting your mind quiet down.
So it's about reconnecting with nature and through that with ourselves.
Yes, that deeper connection. The rhythms of nature, wind, water, birdsong, they naturally pull us into the present moment, which is often so hard to find otherwise.
And that presence gives perspective.
Definitely. Our problems seem smaller against the backdrop of an ancient tree or the huge sky. Priorities get clearer. Anxieties lessen. It's humbling in a good way.
It makes you wonder, when was the last time I just sat in nature? No phone, no agenda, just being.
It's a powerful question, isn't it? Something to really consider.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. Let's talk about success and stuff.
The pursuit of material wealth, a big one in modern life.
Huge. And Emerson really flips the script here, doesn't he? Challenges the whole idea that having more stuff equals being successful or happy.
He absolutely does. He says, essentially, that's not the real measure, not the true wealth.
So what is true wealth, according to him?
Inner development, character, wisdom. That's where the real value lies, not in possessions.
That's pretty countercultural now. We're constantly told more is better, buy this, get that, then you'll be happy.
Relentlessly. Advertising, societal narratives. But Emerson cuts through it. He argues true. Lasting wealth is internal. He pushes us to think about purpose, values, what nourishes our spirit, not just our bank balance.
It's not about being poor, necessarily, just about where you place the value.
Exactly. It's about reevaluating.
Yeah.
Where do you get your sense of self-worth? Is it tied to what you own or something deeper, more enduring?
Because we've all felt that, right? You buy the thing, the thrill fades fast.
So fast. The new car gets old, the gadget is replaced. Emerson makes us ask, okay, what truly fulfills me? What feeds my mind and soul in a way that lasts?
The source says prioritize your mental and emotional well-being over accumulating stuff.
It's a practical directive. Invest your time, energy, resources in experiences, relationships, learning, growth. Not just the endless cycle of consumerism.
Inner riches. That's the goal.
Those are the only ones that truly last, he'd argue. And building that inner wealth makes you more resilient.
How so?
Well, if your happiness isn't tied to the market or trends or what your neighbor has, you're much more stable inside, less affected by external ups and downs.
That makes sense. It leads to more contentment, inner peace.
A much deeper, more reliable sense of peace, focusing on purpose and meaning rather than constantly seeking validation through what you own. It's incredibly freeing.
Okay, and the final big piece we need to cover. Living in the present.
Yes. The ultimate mindfulness practice, really. Emerson was way ahead of his time on this.
He urges us not to get stuck in the past.
Right.
Regrets and all that.
Or lost in anxiety about the future. He insists that now is the only place life actually happens. That's where peace is. That's where purpose is found.
Which sounds simple, but wow, it's hard in our world. Our minds are everywhere but here sometimes.
Constantly pulled. Replaying yesterday, planning tomorrow. Often missing the only moment we actually have.
Which is right now.
Emerson says, embrace life as it is unfolding moment by moment. Be fully engaged with this.
With this conversation, with drinking this water, with whatever is happening.
Exactly. Mind, body, spirit engaged.
Yeah.
Not mentally checked out, living somewhere else in your head.
And the source says this directly helps reduce regret and worry.
Think of the energy we waste. rehashing mistakes, agonizing over what-ifs. Emerson invites us to just let that go, immerse ourselves in the richness of now.
Even simple things like really tasting your coffee.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or truly listening to someone. Or feeling the sun on your skin. It transforms the mundane into something meaningful.
So another question for everyone listening. How much of your day are you really present for?
It's a searching question. How much time is lost in the past or future? Even simple techniques help. Just focusing on your breath for a minute. An anchor.
And the benefits ripple out. Better relationships, more focus.
Deeper connections, yes. More focus on tasks. And just more appreciation, more joy in the small things that make up life. Extracting the full juice from each moment.
Okay, so wrapping this up. We've covered a lot. Self-reliance, trusting that inner voice.
Tapping into that individual potential, that divine spark.
The courage to be a nonconformist, even when it's tough.
Finding truth and clarity in nature.
Prioritizing inner wealth, character, wisdom over just stuff.
And finally, that incredible power of embracing the present moment. Living fully right now.
It really does feel like a roadmap, doesn't it, for navigating modern life?
It truly does. And it's not just nice ideas to think about. These are principles to live by. A practical antidote, really.
An antidote to the stress, the conformity, that feeling of emptiness sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A way towards real authenticity, inner strength, a more meaningful life. Regardless of what's happening externally, it redirects our focus inward to that wellspring inside us.
Emerson had that amazing quote. You know the one I mean. It sums it all up.
Ah, yes. What lies behind us and what lies before us.
Are tiny matters compared to what lies within us? Wow. Sit with that for a second.
It's profound, isn't it? The essence of everything we've discussed. Shift your focus inward.
His wisdom really teaches us to stop searching so frantically outside ourselves, to look within, trust ourselves, live with purpose.
And that thought alone, it's a challenge, isn't it? And a beautiful invitation to explore that immense potential within.
So we really want to invite you listening to carry that thought today. Let it sink in. What does lie within you? What unique spark? What conviction? What quiet knowing might you trust more, nurture more, unleash more, starting right now?
Which of these points really hit home for you? Was there an aha moment, something you felt you already knew deep down?
Maybe Emerson just gave it a voice.
Perhaps. Consider how these principles could shape your choices, your perspective moving forward.
Because that journey inward, as Emerson shows us, that's maybe the most important deep dive we can take.
Absolutely. The rewards are, well, they're immeasurable and truly lasting.